Alright everybody, I have on my TC96 Goat Bro shirt, and I have some serious stuff today. It's probably the only one I'll be able to get due to the limited number of the release, but I will start with something else first. I got Starset's new CD, and it is signed by the whole band, which is super awesome. I'm pretty excited about this album. I've listened to it a bit. It is really cool. Got this shiny. This place is a desert for the wind, devoid of emotion and barren of thought. No real thought, at least. It's no surprise most minds here have long since atrophied from lack of use. They wait in flatline for the next rushing jolt of synthetic stimulation. The real world can't compare, even if it were allowed to. For those who don't know, Starset is a very sci-fi themed band. Kind of a cyberpunk space rock kind of thing. They are signed currently by Fearless Records. They are a really cool band. They have a very unique sound, and I really have enjoyed their first 3 albums so far, this being the 3rd. So getting a signed copy makes me very excited. The next thing I have is the new set of, this time it's a triptych tin instead of a 4-piece. We have Charizard, we have Mewtwo, and we have Vulpix Pikachu. I'll let you guess which one's my favorite. You're probably correct. And on the back, shows there might also be a Dragonite and a Mew. So I might need to contact my guy about those two, if any of them are available. And inside is an Ancient Origins and a Crimson Invasion, as well as the card of the Pokemon featured on the front. So that is that, and then they come with an Alolan Ninetales coin still, which I think is what the last set also had. So we will get through those. And I will have to find my Mew and my Dragonite, because I adore both of those Pokemon, and neither was available at the card shop. So I will have to keep an eye out, because I thought it was a triptych, but no, it was missing 2, which makes me sad, because it's 2 that I very like. The one on the back isn't Vulpix. That would be too silly. It's Pikachu. That kind of actually annoys me a little bit. You go and you get the Vulpix box, and then it has Pikachu on the inside? Really? That's really disappointing. Whatever, so there's that tin. So yeah, I'm going to have to contact my guy and see if he can get a Mew and a Dragonite tin for me. Complete this set. I didn't even know these came out. I have the entire first tin set, as I showed in a video previous. Here's Mewtwo. There's the back. I have to lean forward. Today is my dad's retirement, which is super awesome. He is retiring today, and so I have my dress clothes behind me. So I can't lean back, which is making this a little bit janky to film. But it also looks like I have some more search to do here. Ancient Origins, Ancient Origins, Ancient Origins. Crimson Invasion, Crimson Invasion, Crimson Invasion. Ancient Origins here. Let's start with the oldest set first, as always. Well, not as always. Sometimes I start with Evolutions because it's Evolutions. Code card. Bellossom, Ace Trainer, Dangerous Energy, Eevee, Oddish, Ralts, Magikarp, Meowth, a Paint Roller, and Mega Tyranitar EX. I do not have that one. That is an addition to the collection for sure. The reason I'm not worried about going with Crimson Invasion next, which does not necessarily have a very good chance for foils, and doesn't really have particularly good cards, is because of what I'm sure from the title of the video you already know is coming. So there's the code card of the 4. The Tyranitar Spirit Link to go with said Mega Tyranitar. Bellossom once again. Eco Arm, Goomy, Inkay, Baltoy, Persian, Golurk, Lucky Helmet, and Kiramix. So I don't think I have Kiram either. I might have a counterfeit one in that set that guy was trying to sell. And code card. Sableye, Lucky Helmet, Rotom, Combee, Golett, Cottony, Larvesta, Meowth, Forest of Giant Plants, and Entei. This one is not a foil, so I guess that neither of these sets guarantees a foil. I didn't know that. And then we will go to Crimson Invasion. Guess I should move these cards out of the way so nothing happens to them. Code card. Got a Psychic Energy, an Itch on my back, a Miltank, a Hakamo-O, a Dashing Pouch, a Mankey, a Salandit, a Spoink, a Carablast, a Bunnelby, a Gastrodon, and a Alolan Marowak, which I think I have that one. I don't remember if I do or not. I know it's not one of the rarer things, because basically if it's not GX, they're all worth like a quarter now. Trainers and GXs are basically the only things that mean anything as far as sales go. Everything else is just to take up physical space. Which is why I have been urged by more than one person to probably stop, just because there's nothing that can be done except waste space, which I kind of understand. Psychic Energy, Gladion, Emolga, Grumpig, Cacnea, Spinning Attack, Ghastly, Aron, Alolan Geodude, Ghastly again, and Guzzlord GX. This one, however, is not one of the valuable GX cards. That card is, again, probably a quarter, maybe $1 at most. I don't collect for value. I will use the value to trade back in. Like, I have a card stack over there of stuff to trade in, duplicate foils and duplicate trainers, but I collect for the enjoyment of it. That's why it makes me sad that this set that I want to complete just because I like it is going to be so expensive. Kamo-O, Lusamine, Pillow-Swine, Stuffle, Feebas, Jangmo-O, Staryu, Aron, Pillow-Swine, and a Registeel, which is a rare but only in name. And then here comes the big box As I was telling the people in my Discord, I am half tempted to just keep it sealed because I know if I kept it sealed for 20 years and sold it, it would be worth a lot of money. But the other half of me is realistic about the fact that I will never ever be able to get another one of these unless some weird coincidence happens where one is available somewhere. So here is a Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box. You can see it already has a little bit of wear in the sleeve on the outside, which is sad. There's nothing I can do about that. This is the booklet. This booklet has... this one doesn't have any real special input. I guess that's because that's in the super premiums, which there might be a super premium for this set. I don't know. If there is, I have a feeling it's going to be like $500, which is going to suck because I'd love to have it, but that's unfeasible for me. The color on this one is just straight black, no texturing on it or anything. I'm going to have to do something about that in the video. These are your dividers. These are the cards. Energy, Dice, GX, the special. I will be keeping this exactly as it is here. This is the main reason that this is so popular. Well, no, it's not. This is one of the reasons this is so popular, is the special thing, and then these are, of course, the sleeves. So, it's the same on both sides on this one. There's no different zoom focus on that. So let's get to opening and see what happens. So we have an electric energy, Brock's Pewter City Gym, Giovanni's Exile, Lieutenant Surge's Strategy, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Caterpie, Paris, Psyduck, Magmar, and the standard Charizard GX, which in this set, despite being a Charizard, is not really very meaningful. It's still a Charizard, so it still probably is worth like $5 or something, but generally, there's a much bigger Charizard in the set. One that I likely will never get, one that is $500, $400, something like that, and is a rare pull for the shinies in this set, and it is very, very expensive. Got a Grass Energy, Sabrina's Suggestion, Charmeleon, Misty's Determination, Coughing, Staryu, Ekans, Caterpie, Paris again, Psychic Foil Energy, which is pretty useful because they are only in these sets, and this is a hard to get set, so those energies are meaningful, and Mr. Mime. They've gotten really heavy with Mr. Mime in this last, like, 4 or 5 sets. I think there's been a Mr. Mime in several of them. I know that there was a Mr. Mime GX that's come out at some point, so the GX has even had a Mr. Mime at one point. So you got Water Energy, Chansey, Graveler, Farfetch'd, Jigglypuff, Staryu, Ekans, Eevee, Pikachu, Bill's Analysis, and Golem. This adorable Mew on the packs. And a Psychic Energy, Misty's Determination, Pokemon Center Lady, Metapod, Voltorb, Cubone, Geodude, Eevee, Jigglypuff, a shiny Rowlet, and a Weezing. So I did get a shiny so far, which I think the odds is 1 in 3, and a shiny GX is 1 in 20, which means per one of these you're not even guaranteed to get a shiny GX, which is pretty frustrating, frankly, especially with the fact that it's such a limited run. This is Nintendo not making money off of their stuff. Fighting Energy, Jinx, Magmar, Rock's Grit, Pikachu, Voltorb, Koffing, Cubone, Geodude, Butterfree, and Eevee, which I think I have that Eevee. So in the set I got Koffing, Geodude, and Voltorb, which are all known for exploding. This is the... If you find that in your pack, you're automatically $400 richer, supposedly. I do not expect to see such a thing happen. Metal Energy, Lieutenant Surge's Strategy, Koga's Trap, Rock's Grit, Charmander, Magikarp, Slowpoke, Clefairy, Koffing, Voltorb, Pinsir GX. So the other thing that's really obnoxious about this set is that the regular GXs that you get also are not very good play-wise. They only do a large amount of damage, and there are already attacks that do a larger amount on non-GXs. So they're not even really play valuable, which kills the value of everything that's not the shinies in the set. And the shinies are really rare. The packs are very expensive. And they're not expensive by Nintendo. They're expensive by the aftermarket sales. So each pack is $10. And the cards that are really rare in the set that you're not going to get, you're not going to find them from a pack. You're going to buy them individually from someone aftermarket. And Nintendo's not making any of that money. So I don't understand the financial logic of that decision. Mew. I do have my Mew. Although I think I already have one. But it's Mew, and it's Mew. So all in all, this is probably not going to have been worth the money, but that's not why I collect these, as I said. Water Energy, Farfetch'd, Brock's Pewter City Gym, Giovanni's Exile, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Caterpie, Paris, Psyduck, Shiny Gibble, and Jolteon, which might be the only one I didn't have. I think I got Flareon in the last sets that I was doing. Got Grass Energy, Sabrina's Suggestion, Charmeleon, Misty's Determination, Staryu's everywhere. Ekans, Caterpie, Paris, Charmander, Magmar, and another Weezing. Although it does have James in the background on those cards. So yeah, probably not getting a shiny GX. That really is disappointing. I don't think I've gotten a single shiny GX from these to date. I mean, I've only been able to open about 20 packs because of the fact that they're so hard to come by. Even when I can get them, they're limited in sale to how many I can get. So I couldn't get more if I wanted. Here's a Grass Energy, Misty Cerulean City Gym, Magmar, Charmeleon, Pikachu, Voltorb, Koffing, Cubone, Geodude, Fairy Energy, and Bill's Analysis Non-Foil, which is like the dumbest rare because it's the non-foil version of one that was already foil. It's a trainer, and I don't even think it's like one of the better trainers. Now look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You reveal up to 2 trainer cards and put them into your hand. Shuffle it. So it's not awful, but it's. I mean, if you have nothing in the top 7, then it's a complete waste. So in a way, it can be really awful. But either way, it wasn't the best. I did want it though for the box since I have them. So now I have this to store my Hidden Fates in that I do have. I won't be surprised if, other than if they do another series release like they did with the Mewtwo Mew packs, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the last packs that I get. As much as I love the set, as much as I love the idea of collecting the shinies, I'm not going to go bankrupt trying to get them because this set is very expensive. I got kind of the ones that I really, really want as far as having Mew and the stained glass legendary birds. But unfortunately, that is all that I have for today. Nothing fancy, no remarkable surprise items. But thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, night, afternoon, morning, whatever you are. Hope to see you again real soon, and take care.